Everyone, and the next favorite indicator that I have for TradingView, after the key EMA indicator, linked down in the description, would be the OBV indicator by Lazy Boy. Now, what I'm referring to is this indicator here. Now, OBV stands for on balance volume, and it's a way, or put it simply, if this line is green, then the stock is usually uptrend. You know, it's got more, got more buyers than it has sellers. Now, the way to tell this is if the line at first moving up, or if it's below this grey dotted line here. If it's below, it's red, and that's sort of a no-go, and you wait to see whether the line will go up. Now, as you can see over here, around the 4th of May, this is a daily chart of PPK. And on the 4th of May, the OBV, decided to start to trend up again. It broke through the purple 50 EMA indicator, and then it, continued on a bit of a rally up until around, it got to $4.60. I didn't actually realize that. But anyway, $4.60, and then the OBV started to track down. And that would have been our time to, maybe exit when we sort of saw things crossing our 10 blue EMA, and then subsequently EMAs crossed down. Now, that brings us to where we are now. And right now, if we double click on the OBV indicator, although it is red, right? Although it's red, we see it, it may have found a base at $3. Reason why we can tell that is because volume has dropped off. The RSI is ticking up. That's another. And the OBV is starting to tick up as well. Now, to confirm this, we'll wait for Monday. It, continue going back down. But to sort of continue this and get a bit of an idea of whether a trade is really in here or not, is whether it breaks up and the candles move above this, or we see the OBV increasing in size, much like we did back here around, the very bottom of the market around that March, early April. And so that is how to use OBV. Again, if we go to 1 hour, we can see it on different time frames as well. We kind of get a few signals here. Number one, we have the EMA cross. We have OBV ticking up and pointing upwards. And we, that's about it for now. We have RSI going up a bit higher, a bit off the chain. And that's how I use OBV. 4 hours, just to get a different time frame again, pointing up. Let's try a different stock. Let's try let's just do AQX. Let's go back to daily. And again, it's used in conjunction with things. So when we see it going up, it's going to go up. That's the way it's heading. But if it's horizontal, that's kind of okay as well if it's green. But if it's done a sharp pivot down, much like when it hit here up in 37, which was where I had my top to possibly profit if it got there. I ended up not, sadly. But right now we can see OBV is going down, and so I wouldn't want to really be in that stock just at the moment. Let's try RXL. RXL currently is still green, and it's sort of pointing down a little bit, going a bit horizontal. If we go to a different time frame just to confirm things, we can see that it's horizontal most of the time at the moment, after going up quite a bit there. It just basically tells you if the volume is on your side and going up, or if there's not much volume at all, it's horizontal, or if it's going down, it's down. So OBV, I find, and a lot of other traders find, is one of the most important ways to tell whether to enter a stock. Quite simply by, is it pointing up Is it flat or is it down? Thank you for watching, and there'll be more videos to come on the favorite indicators that I and others use pretty much every day to better help our trading.